So when I went down the Greenwell signposted path, you could actually go down. It was actually a right of way. It just didn't look it. It like drops down to like a road, and then you can just get to this sort of thing. And I was kind of like in my head, where do I walk? Despite one, did quite a bit of walking yesterday. Two, did quite a bit today. So then I was like, oh well. And the other thing to consider is the time. It's the time of darkness, because yes, we are higher up in the country, but still it does get dark earlier. If it was in like Westfield now, it would be already dark, I'm convinced. But because we are very close to Carlisle, and well, even Scotland I suppose, the time zone is a little bit different, just a little bit, where the sunset time is a little bit later up here than it is down south. I mean, we're already northerners anyway, but it's the fact that we are high up in the country. So this is the plan. I'm going to walk along this path, which then gets to like a crossing level, which I can then go either back to where I was and then kind of like loop back. Well, it's just like a little bit of a little loop and then come back. Or what I can do, which is kind of a bit easier to be fair, is, and also more to the point, stay invisible. These look like weird, like little UFOs, don't they? Like, what even are they? They look quite weird. And plus, by being on a bit that I've not been on before, is to try find honesty boxes, because people in these parts of the country are more honest. So if they see like the honesty boxes with the eggs in them, or jams, or I think I've even seen like candles, then they've like been honest and put money in. Whereas if you have that like in an untrustworthy area, one, it might get smashed. Actually, it probably would. And two, like, it'll just never get put back again. It's gonna apparently be dry tomorrow. Like, actually, no forecast rain at all. It were actually forecast this morning, but my God, it came down like you wouldn't believe. I mean, we took the coats anyway, but it was just like how bad it was. It kind of feels weird because it is Sunday, and we still have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're coming back on Friday. So whether we do something on Friday coming back is the question. Could do, maybe. We might do. We might end up doing so. I'm kind of glad I brought more clothing than I needed to, because, well, at the end of the day, if I don't, then I'll just re-wear clothing. That's what I've done today. Literally, with this morning, I went out with my dad for a walk, and it absolutely whacked it down with rain. And this became so wet, and it smelled quite bad. And then we put it over the area and let it just kind of air dry throughout the day, and it is dry. And it don't smell. And the weird thing is, it doesn't even smell. It smells all right. You know, the one thing with being around here is That exactly. There's just no noise. Absolutely. The actual main road that goes to Brampton is just ridiculous. Try this going on that road, you won't be able to. It's just funny because this road is like not very far away from that one at all. But this, well, since I've been out, I've only seen actually that main road to Brampton. That's where I've seen traffic. No surprise, is it? But then out and about, actually, yeah, I've seen no cars. Hey, I'll do one better. I've not actually seen any people. I've not seen any people. I've not seen anyone driving. And it has been absurd. Absolutely absurd. Right, I'm going to wrap the video up now because I'm just going to carry on walking, do the snippets. In my head I was like, shall I walk to Hayton? One, it might be a little bit too far, especially for time wise now. But that could be a possibility for tomorrow. Walk to Hayton and then walk back to Castle Carrick. Might have a plan in mind for tomorrow. Yeah. There was a place called Gentdale, or I think it's called Gentdale or Geltdale, which you go up and it's just like a point to point. Might do that with the dogs. To be fair, be much easier. Do that with the dogs. Walk up, walk back, and then chill out for a bit, and then essentially walk to here. Well, Hayton, which is down that way. Thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.